This video I'm going to be talking about E.A. Walsh-Budge hieroglyphic dictionary. I'm going to start with the A list, then show you some other hieroglyphics like the owl, meanings of some hiero. Here we go. Remember, I can't ruin the whole thing for you, but I can give you a little taste. So to pray, to worship, to adore, entreat, praise, exalt, chant, right? And what do we have here? It's the top one. This one right here that I'm pointing at. Okay. We go on. I'm going to give you now, it's from the heaven, earth, water section. I'm going to show you the shine and rise of luminary beings of light. All these hieros are important because they illustrate my point, and they illustrate my point about symbolism and symbols. And I'd love to show you more, like, I'll give you the winged solar disc. I mean, really, I'm giving you all the names of the books you need to get, and there's other books similar to like it. They're not hard to research what you need to research. I'm giving you the names of the subjects you need to really do what you got to do to verify what I'm saying is true if you don't believe what I'm saying. But chances are, if you got this far, then you know I'm somebody who's very devout and devoted to the truth. Now we go on to CXL page, and I'd like to direct your attention to the truth and what's right. Ma. So those birds, one of them is an owl. Okay, the owl represents many things. One of them is masturbation. One of them can be related to Osiris, and one is the truth. And there's more than that. For example, as, like, or similar. And you see that same owl again. So you see how the variations of the same symbol take on different meanings, and the elite didn't miss that for a second. Nor did they miss the link between mind, body, and soul, medicine, education, and spirituality. And we shall go on, and one of my bookmarks fell out. That's just great, but it's okay because, well, I guess I'll have to show you that in another video. It's okay. I'm going to go on to the volume 2. This one I was focusing on more for this presentation, and I read it probably a few more times than the other one. And we start with Seeker, Kenti, and Petchu. Okay. We go on to Set. Setisa, Setek. Notice the symbols of Set. There's a sun. The sun is being set. So we go on. How am I doing for time? About halfway there, okay. I think I'll give you Sobek as well. Or that could have been one of my bookmarks already. Here we go. So when we talk about symbols and symbolism and gods and the meaning behind the symbols and where they came from and how long it took to make the hieroglyphics in the first place, you quickly come to the understanding that other people were developing their other languages and cultures separately. Now here is Sobek. Crocodile god of the Nile. I have a picture of him with Horus slaying Sobek riding a horse in Roman armor, and I'll show you one of my other videos. I'm sure you might recall it. I'm sure you will see it if you go back. So hopefully you saw that, Sobek. And one of the bookmarks I missed is a Berber. There was a symbol for a Berber district in Upper Egypt, which is actually the lower part of Egypt, but it is, what it shows is that the Berbers had their own part of town. They had their own little part of town. I would compare it to say Japantown in San Jose. You know, this is not the majority of the people. There's actually quite a few Vietnamese in San Jose, so it's a bad example because they're, you know, they're similar. They're Asians as well, but you know, it's the one part of town that they had. You know, maybe Chinatown in San Francisco. Again, there's a lot of Asians in San Francisco there too, but in this particular instance, there was the Greek part of town, the Berber part of town, Libyan part of town, and then the majority of the people were black. And then you had some Arabs coming in and out on caravans as they developed their trade routes more, which go back a long ways, but certain events like wars and disturbances disrupt the trade routes. But anyway, before I run out of time, let's go to my third to last bookmark. We go to Amen Ramses. We go to, okay, here we go. Here was the Berber what I was talking about. You see, they have these symbols like, so as we go to, oh, I didn't show you the other one. Okay, this one refers to, it says a district in Upper Egypt. You see that? So, like I was saying, a lot of morons might say, oh, this guy doesn't get it. But they don't fucking get it. You know what I'm saying? Berber have been ruled out as the people, as has the Asians, as has, and you know, like I say in my other videos, I got nothing against these people, but I'm simply pointing out that their false claims and the misleading people and some of the scholars who are misled, who are pushing this idea, and some of just average people who think they're scholars, speaking on what they do not know, are laying false claim when the research that we already know, the oral traditions of African tribes, all the evidence points away from what they're talking about. So we go on. I think I have just enough time to show you Nemt Sekhmet, slaughterhouse of Sekhmet. Okay, if you were in ancient Egypt and you wanted to know what place do you want to avoid on a bad day, yeah, that probably would be it. Now, I'm going to end it there. Of course, I would love to show you the whole fucking book and explain every fucking symbol, and you know, and look up the ones that I don't understand fully and make sure, you know, refine my own skills on it. But I'd be at risk of stealing the guy's work. So we're gonna end it there.